Hey guys, so I've just been spending a whole bunch of time looking for lockups. I love the lockup trades. With any trading though, it's all about timing. And you guys know we've been in docu, we've been in ZS, and we've gone over these countless times. I'll put up docu and ZS right here. What I really want you to see is the behavior. IPO spikes, come down, spikes, comes off. Now, 10 different traders getting the exact same trade, you're gonna have 10 different results. Now, someone who gets in docu at really kind of best levels is just killing it, right? They're annihilating it. Somebody who got in at worse levels and didn't add, well, they're crossing their fingers, they're breaking even on the trade. Same thing with ZS. I can't stress enough the importance of money management and trade management. Okay? I really, it's not bullshit at all, guys. I've managed so many traders, and what separates people is trade management, position management, and knowing, and not knowing, but having some patience in getting in these positions and not just getting sucked in on your first level and then it goes against you and then you're thinking, oh no, here it goes again. You get really bummed out, you cover, you send me an angry email, and that's it. Stick with it. Especially lockups, there's a reason for doing these trades. So I just did a ton of research and I wanted to bring to your attention two different trade opportunities. Actually one trade, but I considered two, but I want to explain why I didn't choose both. So the two names that I like is one Zuora, and then also PS. But if we look at Zuo, as I was looking at these, this one looked good, but it already did this. It already did the 37, came off, rallied up to 36, came off. So I'm not doing that. I'm not getting into a trade at 23 when it was trading 36, 828. Now, do stocks have memory? Did the stock know that it traded up there? No. But I think of it as if I own puts from this area, I would love somebody to add puts at this area. They're just helping me. As a matter of fact, maybe I'd want to sell my puts to that person because they were late to the party. So Zuo, because of what's going on, even though it's still up about 40% from its IPO price or 50%, no trade. If we miss the best trades, let's not trade it. PS, on the other hand, still has this same price action. Okay, rallies up, comes off. Now it's up to 38. PS is up 128% since its IPO. So if I take you over to the NASDAQ site, symbol PS, $15 IPO price, 20 million shares were offered. 20 million times 15 equals 310 million. But there's 60 million shares outstanding. So they're only allowing 20 million to trade, and it looks like they're probably restricting about 40 million of those shares. The lockup expiration, November 13th, 2018. So PS looks great to me. PS is up 123% since its IPO. The lockup expiration is going to bring an extra 40 million shares. That's going to weigh heavily on the stock price. Now what we need to do, and the trick with these, is going through and looking for options that are actually tradable. Lockup expirations in November, so we need to be in, at the minimum, November options, maybe December options. So as I pull up PS, there are options, which is good. We would need to be out in January because there is no December expiration. Normally, I don't share these trades that go out 122 days. If I do like those trades, I'll share them with the coaching clients because I know those guys are with me for a longer amount of time. It's tough for me to share trades because there are so many people who try the service and might hang around for a week or a month. And I'm always concerned that they'll put a trade on. If it goes against them a little bit, they'll get out because they no longer want to be with the service and it ends up costing them money. But if they would have just been a little patient, understand the reasoning for the trade, maybe they would have stayed in that trade, or maybe if they knew they weren't committed to this style of trading and working with me, maybe they wouldn't have entered the trade in the first place so they could have saved themselves money. It's always of concern of mine. But what I like right here is The 30s for 270? The 25s for $1.15? Jonathan, no volume. Who cares? No open interest. Who cares? You could buy as many as you want at these levels. I wouldn't suggest you do that. I don't want you to do that. Put a bid in there, $1.15. Put a bid in there, 265 bid. If it trades, great. We'll see some volume today. If it doesn't trade, no harm, no foul. The way to do this trade is not to get this video or the email and immediately put your level in there thinking that, oh no, you're going to miss the trade. It's going to fly away so fast. It's not how things work. I want you to start following PS. I want you to look at the chart. I want you to keep it up every day. I want you to add it to a watch list. I want you to have a plan. Decide what you're comfortable risking. If you're comfortable risking $1,000 as an example, I would suggest if it rallies, risk $300, start building a position. If it rallies, risk $300, continue building a position. If it rallies, you know it, risk $400. If it comes off, hey, maybe buy this last one back, lock in money, help reduce your cost basis. The number one thing in this trade is it's 9/18 right now. We have 120 days. Do not rush. Use this trade idea over the next couple of months to watch it. Build a position, because what we can do is maybe it spikes like DocuQ. Maybe it spikes like DocuQ. You name any IPO, you go through all those IPOs, they all spike. They all spike. They all like to come off after the lockup. Okay? That's how I'd approach it. It's a really good trade idea. It makes a ton of sense. I don't want you just rushing into the market at all. Patiently wait, build a position, stay confident. You'll do great. Any questions, guys? Support at Active Day Trader. Thanks. Jonathan Rose.